Welcome back to Romance Dawn, the only place where the haki flows stronger than an east blue current. Okay, let's get straight to the biggest, most mind-blowing mystery in the final saga. How do you actually hurt a god knight? We know these guys, the Holy Knights, are on a whole different level, especially with the recent reveals suggesting they, and the Five Elders, possess some form of immortality or incredibly potent regeneration likely tied to Emu's dark power or a demon contract. Chapter 1150-1161. They can be sliced in half and seemingly walk it off. The answer, as always, has to be haki, but not just the three types we know. I'm talking about a brand new, terrifyingly powerful fusion of all three, a technique I call permanent haki infusion. Think about where Luffy is now. He's already learned all the advanced techniques from our three known types of haki. 1. Advanced observation haki, future sight. He unlocked this in the Whole Cake Island arc while fighting Katakuri. This let him glimpse a few seconds into the future, anime episode 870+. But what if there's a further advanced stage? This leads to observation-killing haki. This is what Shanks is famous for, being the killer of observation haki. His immense presence and overwhelming haki can seemingly prevent others from using future sight entirely. This isn't just basic observation haki, it's a combination of his conquerors and observation haki. Luffy needs this to stand a chance against people who can see his future moves. Number 2. Advanced armament haki, internal destruction. During Wano, Luffy learned Ryu from Hyogoro, which allowed him to project his armament haki outward, like an invisible armor. He quickly took this a step further. Internal destruction, where he can bypass a target's skin and destroy them from the inside out. Anime episode 935+. 3. Advanced Conqueror's haki, coding. And finally, the ultimate game changer from the Wano arc. Coding attacks with Conqueror's haki to clash without even touching. This is the King's haki infusion that lets him stand toe-to-toe with the world's strongest like Kaido, anime episode 1028+. So, Luffy has mastered the advanced forms of all three. What's the next logical step to defeat an immortal enemy? A three-way haki fusion. Part 2. The Elbaf Theory, permanent haki infusion. This is where the Elbaf arc and the former first mate of the Roger Pirates, Copper Gaban, come in. Just as Rayleigh guided Luffy post-Marineford, Gaben could be the one to show him the final lesson in haki mastery. I believe Gaben will teach Luffy permanent haki infusion. This isn't just a fleeting punch coding. It's the ability to infuse your haki so powerfully and permanently that it leaves a trace of your will on the object or the person. Advanced observation, will targeting, advanced armament, penetration, advanced conquerors, power permanence. Why is this the key to beating a god knight? Because if a god knight's regeneration is fueled by a magical demon contract, a sustained infusion of overwhelming haki could potentially disrupt or even permanently sever that contract at a fundamental spiritual level. Think about it. Advanced armament penetration gets the haki inside their regenerating body. Advanced Conqueror's power provides the overwhelming force to clash with the immortality contract. Advanced observation, will, gives Luffy the precision to target the point of that contract. The life force, or will, that's being magically sustained. This would be a wound that cannot be simply regenerated, because the source of their power has been attacked with an equal or greater spiritual force. Part 3. Haki infusion, the evidence. This permanent haki infusion concept already has massive backing in the manga. It solves 3 of the biggest mysteries in the One Piece world. 4. Black blades. Mihawk told Zoro that a great swordsman can turn their blade permanently black. This isn't just temporary armament haki. It's the constant, overwhelming infusion of a swordsman's will, their haki, over a lifetime of battles, permanently changing the blade's nature, making it nigh indestructible. Manga Chapter 51 and Mihawk's explanation. Permanent haki infusion is how we get a Kokudo, Black Blade. 5. The road poneglyphs. The poneglyphs are described as indestructible. How? The Kozuki clan stonemasons who had strong haki must have permanently infused their incredible armament haki into the stone as they carved it, making it essentially an eternal haki barrier that cannot be destroyed by any conventional means. Manga Chapter 8, 8 and 10, 23 discussions. 6. The Egghead Knot. And the most recent undeniable proof. We saw a knot on Egghead Island that held a trace of Joy Boy's Conqueror's haki from 800 years ago. This proves haki can be physically stored, sealed, and infused into an object, lasting for centuries. Manga Chapter 122. This isn't a temporary coating, it is the permanent manifestation of a person's will, so the path is clear. To finally defeat the world government's ultimate weapons, Luffy won't just learn a new level of haki, he'll learn a new way to use it, combining his hard-won advanced techniques for a permanent haki infusion strike. That's how you beat a God Knight, and that's how Luffy will cement himself as the strongest haki user in the world. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is Copper Goblin going to be the haki teacher on Elbaf? Is permanent haki infusion the key to the final saga? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's sail into the comments section. See you in the next one. Peace.